Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Hope you had a good yesterday and hope you're going to have a good today. Today's video is a look at Andy Griffith's family life when the Andy Griffith Show premiered, what his actual family life looked like. I found this and I thought it was pretty interesting. Interesting even. So let's take a look at it. What do you think? When the Andy Griffith Show premiered, Andy became TV's biggest star. Not only did he step into the spotlight at a time when he was guaranteed to make maximum impact with his homespun sitcom, but he also had the kind of indescribable magnetism and star power that even the most handsome actors around were just lacking, and the studios were looking for. But while the world was getting to know Sheriff Taylor as a grinning dad ope, Griffith was quiet, had a happy life, learning to be a dad to two kids who he claimed he let crawl all over him. Am I funny at home? Well, my kids think I'm sensational, Andy said. He told the Gettysburg Times in 1960. That year, Andy's son Sam was 2 years old and his daughter Dixie was 10 months old. For Andy, his own kids were his easiest audience. He joked that their feedback didn't amount to much when it came to helping him with his growing fame. I reckon there's a little too young and a little too prejudiced to take their words as gospel, Andy joked. Sam figures if I let him crawl all over me, I'm the best old man in the world. And if I jiggle Dixie on my knee, well, she laughs too. Can't prove a thing by him. On the show, Griffith was also getting used to working with the child star he made his co-star, Ronnie Howard. Andy was just as attentive to helping Ronnie get laughs as he was to cracking up his own kids. Letting that nurturing dad spirit bleed into behind the scenes. These little kids can't read, you see, Andy said. As our folks read them the lines, I think that it's marvelous they remember as well as they do. I know I couldn't when I was their age, so I help them along a bit. Sort of move my lips when the camera isn't on me to give them a cue. It saves time and retakes. When the show premiered, Griffith was pleased by the cast and crew's professionalism that allowed him to mirror the quiet life he liked at home with how things unfolded on set. It's a happy company we've got, Andy said. No one ever yells at anyone. I can't stand that. Loud voices just irritate me. You'll never get anything out of me by yelling or pushing. We just talk things over quiet like and get a lot more done. Might be easy to imagine the early days of the Andy Griffith Show as a giant party, the way Griffith's sitcom debuted to popular acclaim right away, and for all those stories we've heard of the impromptu bluegrass picking and dancing behind the scenes. However, like many young parents juggling two kids, Andy said during his first year of his classic sitcom, him and his wife usually crashed fairly early at the end of the day, and like many of us, their special alone time was when they got a chance to watch TV. I'm in bed and asleep by 10 or 10:30 at the latest, Andy said. And on weekends, well, if Barbara, my wife, and I are up until midnight talking or watching TV, it's a big thing. I thought that was very interesting to kind of get an insight of who he was at that time, who Andy Griffith was. We knew who Andy Taylor was. I just thought it was neat. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Don't forget the trivia question on the Facebook page. I always want to say MySpace for some reason still. I don't know why. Please, if you have not yet, please subscribe and please share these on your Facebook page. God bless, and I'll be praying for you.